How y'all doing, chat? At Dynamite. At Dynamite at work and
You know what that means? Hot off the heels of an incredible Revolution pay-per-view in Los Angeles, AEW Dynamite is live in Fresno, California, and we are kicking things off here from the new AEW International Champion, the one and only
Kenny Omega.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is your new AEW International Champion.
Finally, Battle Cry. Pyra.
That was the voice of the devil, Justin from Excalibur, by Tony Schiavone and the human suplex machine Taz.
Let's do solo.
Kenny Omega climbed a massive mountain this past Sunday night. Absolutely.
Mamba!
What a battle. Iconic, heavy-duty battle.
Mamba!
Championship on the line, and I'll tell you what, Kenny Omega somehow, some way, as they say, Schiavone, he pulled it off. After what this man has been through, he pulled it off.
Taz, there's no doubt. This surgery, the diverticulitis, it is really a great comeback story, Taz, no doubt.
It really is. I mean, I only could imagine mentally how difficult it was for Kenny while he was out, not knowing Excalibur. Am I coming back? Will I be the same if I can come back? Yeah, a life-altering illness that nearly cut his career short.
We're gonna run a game now. I'm gonna go
He
eat.
was able to compete this past Sunday night and compete, pardon the pun, at such an elite level is an incredible story on its face. But now Kenny Omega, a Grand Slam, the Grand Slam champion here in AEW.
Kenny Omega the only.
World Trios titles, the AEW World Tag Team Championship, the AEW World Championship, and now the AEW International Championship. Kenny Omega, an incredible story all around.
There's no doubt, and because of Takeshita and the Don Callis family, they focused on his midsection, they focused on his intestines, if you will, and he still battled through that, through a lot of pain, and became the champion.
Showed nothing but toughness, heart, and grit. That's what Omega showed.
You know, this is all still so
Oh
wild
my
to
God.
me. Before 2025, I was more than happy just to be able to stand in this ring and say, guys, I'm cleared. I can try doing this again.
Oh my God. Qualified. We qualified. We qualified. We qualified.
But what's even more believable and what makes me feel like this is some kind of dream state is now we're barely into the new year. Not only am I back with AEW,
I'm a champion.
but thanks to the support of you fans, the support of our doctors, the support of someone who I never thought I'd be able to call a friend, Will Ospreay. Not only
So, I had like.
Not only am I back, but I'm back with something that I never thought I might be able to hold ever again, and that's not just a title, a singles title. And though I've listed a whole slew of people that I need to thank for being here, there's one more person that I truly do need to thank, and it's gonna sound a little controversial, but I'm gonna thank you, Takeshita. I'm gonna thank you, Takeshita, because you pushed me harder at the pay-per-view than I ever could have pushed myself.
This is how
And if it wasn't for you
I know.
forcing me,
I'm
dragging me back to that place
Again,
where I needed to be to stand amongst the top of AEW, I wouldn't have this belt. I wouldn't be able to have this microphone and speak to you people. And Takeshita, there's one thing that you did aside from being a great champion, is that you made this belt a truly international champion. So when our boss, when our fearless leader Tony Khan said that he had an idea to come up with the Dynasty Eliminator Tournament, I thought, gee, Tony, that's a great idea, because I want whoever has this belt to legitimately call themselves the best on the planet. So you best believe I'm going to be paying close attention to who wins this belt. It doesn't matter what country you represent, what walk of life you represent. I want to face the best.
Oh my God, qualified, I qualified, I
Closely,
qualified,
as
chat.
you guys will be paying attention to this tournament, I will be watching even closer. And we're kicking things off tonight with a bang. So speaking of a bang, I must bid you all
adieu.
So
Good
goodbye,
night.
Fresno.
And good night, bang.
Well, it's a good night for Kenny Omega, the AEW International Champion, but we still have a massive, massive dynamite to come, including the Dynasty AEW International Championship Eliminator Tournament, which kicks off tonight. A truly international affair. Orange Cassidy versus the dangerous submission wizard from CMLL. Hechicero, the Beast Mordos, takes on the wild card entrant here tonight. Plus, this Saturday on Collision, Kachiri Shibata, Ricochet, Mark Briscoe, Mark Davis, the winners of those matches, advancing Tony to Dynamite next Wednesday night, a four-way match where the winner of that match goes on to Dynasty to face Kenny Omega for the AEW International Championship.
I think it's very apparent that Kenny Omega is going to be a fighting champion.
Whoa. Oh. Sorry, Siobhan.
That's okay.
Kenny Omega is lingering a little bit. At ringside, there's the aforementioned Katsuyori Shibata, who faces Ricochet.
Yeah, he's in the tournament. That's right, on Saturday.
This Saturday at Collision, Shibata and Ricochet, but right now the Ops, Shibata, Samoa Joe, and Hook headed into battle.
Okay, on the fiber.
Your opening contest is a trios bout set for one fall. Introducing first, Katsuyori Shibata.
Chat, I'm gonna go eat. I'll be right back.
Well, Taz, this past Sunday, at Revolution, we saw the Ops taking in the action, including observing the main event clash between Jon Moxley and Cope. Well, let's head back to the ring.
And their opponents, Vinny Pacifico, Eli Theseus, and Gabriel Eros.
Of course, AEW World Trios Championships held by the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, and Wheeler Yuta, but Shibata now with a chance, starting this Saturday at Collision, to potentially face Kenny Omega at Dynasty.
Yes, absolutely. I personally be pulling for Shibata this Saturday on Collision. And now Big Joe here of the Ops, bringing it. Hey, Shibata, the Ops are always keeping their eye on everything and everyone, and they are dangerous.
They are dangerous. They don't give a damn.
No.
And I like that attitude. And I know members of the Death Riders are the Trios champions, but I have to believe that given a chance, that Joe, Shibata, and Hook can become Trios champions. No doubt about it in my mind.
Samoa Joe, their massive shutdown, big back elbow, and in comes the cold-hearted handsome devil, Hook. And a little hesitancy on the side of the opposition as Hook standing firm in the center of the ring.
Taz, you must be loving this. I know you
Into the
trained your
midsection and a huge Uchimata there by the cold-hearted handsome devil.
I know you did a lot to train your son, but in the ring and learning from Hook or learning from Joe and Shibata is only helping his career.
Absolutely. I have nothing but respect for Shibata and Samoa Joe. Looks dialed in, he's ready to go, but having mentors like Shibata and Joe is, you can't put money on that, man.
Exactly.
Who's next here? Come on, bring it to him. Oh, Shipsky. Very simple but elegant move there by Hook as in comes Katsuyori Shibata. Big running boot, elbow strike, 2 for 1 there. Knee to the midsection and Shibata. High kick in the corner. And the man that will face Ricochet this coming Saturday night Collision. 7 Central live on TNT.
Sorry, that is going to be a great match for sure coming this Saturday on Collision.
Oh! Ricochet and Shibata. AEW makes our return to Las Vegas this Saturday night for Collision. Shibata, lateral press. The kick out, but Shibata, almost as if he anticipated, he felt the movement and immediately hooked in the sleeper.
Yeah, it doesn't take him long with that sleeper. He'll wear you out.
And Shibata, the PK on target. That might be it. 2 straight. Good night.
Here are your winners.
Ops are all business. It's pretty evident. Yeah, Shibata, nice warm-up for him ahead of the Dynasty AEW International Championship Eliminator Tournament match this coming Saturday night against Ricochet. And speaking of which, let's hear from the man that will face the wrestler Katsuyori Shibata this Saturday night, Ricochet.
Now look, despite what you may think, just because I got screwed at Revolution does not mean that my quest for championship gold is over. No, Fresno, not by a long shot. And besides, I didn't want that ugly ass robe anyways. But then I look out there and I see Kenny Omega holding the international championship, and it looks pretty, I gotta admit. But then I think, you know what would look even better? The international championship on my waist. You see, that is why I entered Dynasty's International Championship Eliminator Tournament. And Shibata, look, I know who you are, I know everything about you, I know what you're capable of. And that is why I'm giving you the option. I'm doing you the favor and I'm giving you the option, Shibata, to give up, to quit, to forfeit. Do not show up on Collision this Saturday or I'm afraid of what's gonna happen. I'm afraid that you might not have your little translator app to tell the world that you got beat by the man who was destined to hold gold here in AEW. You see, it's still Ricochet's time. That's a promise.
Well, if we know one thing about Katsuyori Shibata, there is not an ounce of quit inside that man. But right now, let's take you back to the Crypto.com arena at Revolution this past Sunday night. AEW's Revolution is live. This is my company. Message delivered. A lot more than just the TBS Championship riding on this match.
This is why Mercedes is a great champion.
Both of these men know how important it is to wear gold.
We have crowned a top contender for the AEW World Championship.
A feast of every flavor of pro wrestling.
The explosion, the anticipation by the champion.
They're a juggernaut. Who can stop this team?
I have never seen anything like this.
How much more can these two women take? This is unbelievable. This place is going nuts.
Omega's champion!
Who cares about his emotion? This is professional wrestling.
What have Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher done to one another? Is this the end of the road for Jon Moxley?
Christian Cage has signed his contract, now officially making this a three-way match for the World Championship.
He's out!
Jon Moxley wins it.
I'ma drop that down, what you think about us?
And fans, we've got some breaking news next. Wednesday night at Dynamite, a rematch due to Jon Moxley's controversial retention of the World Championship. It's a street fight rematch versus the Rated R Superstar Cope. And the winner of that match will
face the #1 contender, Swerve Strickland, for the AEW World Championship at April 6th Dynasty from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And immediately following Revolution this past Sunday night, our cameras caught up with the #1 contender, Swerve Strickland.
Swerve, congratulations on becoming the #1 contender for the AEW World Championship tonight at Revolution. Do you know when you want to challenge for the title?
As a matter of fact, I do. 1 year ago, I made history by becoming the first black AEW World Champion in the main event of Dynasty in St. Louis. And on April 6th, coming up in Philadelphia, I'm going to do it again for the second time.
Dynasty, huh? Man, my neck is sore.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't lose tonight. So there's a chance by the time Dynasty rolls around, I could be the AEW World Champion. You're going to be facing me. And if it doesn't happen before then, and you do become the AEW World Champion, chances are then you're definitely going to be looking at me.
Good. Yeah. That's exactly what I would do, too.
I know it is.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm big. Gotta get my Dynasty tickets, man. Entrance.
The Rated R Superstar thinks I should feel lucky, like I was given some kind of gift at Revolution. What they used to call you, man? The world's greatest opportunist, something like that. You gotta appreciate the irony. Yeah. I scored the game-winning shot at the buzzer in front of 11,000 people, and I'll do that every single time. But I should have never been in that position to begin with. I should have got that guy out of there. I should have put him on ice before Christian even had a chance to tie his boots. I underestimated Adam Copeland.
Oh my God, chat. Oh my God, chat.
I heard him. I knew I heard him. He was hurt. He didn't care. Glassy eyes. Sucking wind, can't turn his head side to side, twitchy fingers, can't get his legs up underneath him. I know he was hurt and he didn't care. He just kept coming forward and coming forward and coming forward. Whatever Adam Copeland is made of.
Oh my God.
And I can admire that, but you want to complain about the rules?
Suck on the
Take the rules. Take disqualifications, take countouts, take whatever you want. Take the rules. Call it a street fight, call it whatever you want, whatever you think looks cool on a poster, Copeland. You take the rules, I'll take your excuses. My dad always told me, measure twice, cut once. I underestimated the depth of Adam Copeland's resolve, his toughness, his grit, his will to climb step by step to the top of the mountain no matter what avalanches befall him. And there's a reason I'm the world champion. There are many differences between amateurs and professionals. One of which, I never make the same mistake twice.
A can't-miss Dynamite coming up 1 week from tonight. Mox versus Cope, the street fight. Taz, a very, very dangerous match for both men.
Absolutely, it's dangerous for sure for their futures in their careers. Both men have a ton of experience in Mox and Cope. It's going to be wild next week.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall. Introducing first from Teotihuacan, Mexico, accompanied by Hologram, weighing 170 pounds, Hologram.
I wish I seen you on this
Hologram,
game.
one of the most exciting young luchadors here in AEW, and his friend Harley Graham, Tony, the doppelganger for perhaps Harley Cameron.
Wow. That's all I can say about that's good Harley Graham. That is
I like
stuff.
From East Palo Alto, California, weighing 270 pounds, Powerhouse Hobbs.
Well, Tony, a potential opportunity for Hologram and Powerhouse Hobbs for a bit of double payback here tonight after what's gone down between the Don Callis family and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh, I know this one
and
happened.
Hologram and LFI.
Yeah, we see how
I thought it was a different game.
Powerhouse Hobbs was laid out. And then at Revolution,
I was like, no, I thought it was the one way like you have to count like the
and get payback.
Now, when the Don Callis family and Cage and Archer were sticking their noses where it does belong, at least I say that now from the comfort of the announce desk where Lance Archer and Brian Cage aren't near me.
Right, and of course, as we saw, they walked away on what happened during Revolution.
Cherry,
And
orange,
their opponents,
apple.
the team of Randy and the Machine, Brian Cage.
That's some interesting teams here, don't we?
Yeah, very much. I was just thinking the same thing. It really is. I mean, you got two powerhouses, obviously, no pun intended.
Oh,
Cage, guys, Excalibur.
Oh no.
Tony?
Okay, last Saturday, here's what we saw in Collision. Oh, yet another win for Hologram.
But the story, Tony, came after the bell, the attack by the Beast Mordos, who, despite his tournament match here tonight, is ringside, and this thing's kicking off here. Beast Mordos ringside for Dralistico and Brian Cage. Has this opportunity for double payback for Powerhouse Hobbs and Hologram. Not starting out the way at least Hologram wanted, but he's got Hobbs and Cage on the outside, a long history history between these two men, Cage and Hobbs.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously for those that remember, maybe those that are new, these two men, Brian Cage and Powerhouse Hobbs, were part of Team Taz, a group that I had a few years back here in AEW, a faction that was dominant.
I'm not pretty enough for a kiss.
And had a lot in common. Those days are gone, Shivani.
Yeah, they are two of the most powerful men we've ever seen come through here in AEW. And on the other side, we've got Hologram and Dralistico, two of the quickest luchadors, high flyers. So very interesting dynamic between these two teams.
Yeah, Hologram pulled out a huge win this past Saturday against Dralistico. Now you see at the bottom of your screen, we'll hear from Will.
Yo, imagine I just eyed you the entire time.
Cage match this past Sunday night at Revolution, plus Hechicero, Orange Cassidy. The winner moves on to the four-way match next week, and the Beast Mortals versus the wild card entrant. A lot of speculation about who that will be. We will find out in a matter of moments here tonight on Dynamite. As quick pinfalls being attempted, and not even a one count for Dralistico, not a one count for Hologram, but the chop drops Hologram down to the mat.
You know, a week ago we saw a little bit of highlight of that. Dralistico versus Hologram, one of the best matches we've ever had on Collision, so I'm looking forward to see what these two men can do tonight. But all of a sudden, Dralistico goes to the mask.
Trying to rip it off that.
Yeah, that was the story when these two men met one-on-one. But right now, quick tag out to the Machine, Brian Cage. Hologram finding himself in a very disadvantageous position. Dralistico. Oh, wait a second. Oh, Dralistico dumped to the outside, but
it's in trouble now. Oh, Hologram's in trouble. Big power by the Machine.
Come on. I didn't even lose that shit once.
Great body control. Turning that power slam, press slam into Hurricane Rana, and now Hologram taking
suplex.
Cage caught him and converted into a suplex on the outside.
That was absolutely amazing, and the fans erupted on that.
You're not kidding.
Holy smokes.
What a way to use his opponent's momentum against him by Brian Cage.
Well, that's the thing, when you have that kind of size and power and experience, as you see just doing some bicep curls here as Cage, you know, you can utilize someone's speed against them, and that's what Brian did.
Well, fans, the action in this tag team match continues live on TBS and streaming on Max.
Brian Cage, amazing. Just the power that we've seen, and
yeah, we're gonna take another look, Shivani, I believe, at the power you just spoke of with Brian Cage catching my man in midair. And
I'm taking it this one again.
Wow, great anticipation by the Machine, Brian Cage.
Watch.
A lot more than brute force. He's been wrestling luchadors for quite a while, coming up here in this California wrestling scene. Making the trip across the border is Dralistico once again going after the mask, Hologram. Getting right up into the face, referee Rick Knox.
See, I don't think this, Taz, I may be wrong as we take a look at Harley Graham. I don't think this does anything to help win a match. I mean, right in the middle of the match, trying to take the mask off, to me, is losing your focus.
I get what you're saying, Shivani, but I also think, you know, he knows it affects any luchador. When that mask comes off, almost comes off, it takes your real focus off of what's going on. You understand this, Cal.
I understand exactly how that feels, and to my mind goes to when you're lined up for a free throw, you bend over, you untie the guy next to you, shoot, all of a sudden he looks down and you jump up and get the rebound.
It's a good analogy. You wear a mask, you're really no mask twist under that mask, so you would know that.
My bank account says otherwise. Brian Cage and Dralistico showing some great teamwork here, Tony. Keeping Hologram isolated inside the ring.
I see the relationship. I mean, I see the similarity of you and Neil.
Big blown up chest.
Right. Yeah. Speaking of luchadors, how about
blown up chests? You can't get a chest bigger than that. And Cage just showed his athleticism with a little area code shot there, Excalibur.
He certainly did, and Hologram trying to make the crawl over to Powerhouse Hobbs. Hologram desperately needs some relief, but
it's the area code in Chico, California. Nobody knows. Google it. Someone tweet me.
Hello, man. Professor again, me
why don't you go on your phone and check for Brian Cage's phone?
Professional wrestling on Dynamite Live. Hello.
Very unlike you to use your phone during a broadcast.
Never. It's unprofessional.
Guys.
Watch out. Dralistico's coming in hot here.
Oh, just a running.
I'll be out there in like a minute or two.
Hologram making the crawl, well, making the roll to the corner, but
Hobbs is far away though, dude, like far away.
very far away.
You know, when you get beat up on and you're in your opponent's corner, you want to get to your partner, and it feels like so far away, as they said.
Very good, by the way, it's 5:30.
All right. No, that's actually the time it is, Tony. You're on the West Coast.
Sorry, it's my age.
5:30 is your age.
With Louisville Jones over here.
How is that fair?
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite.
Right,
An opportunity for double payback for Hologram and Powerhouse Hobbs. That is, if Hologram can ever get the tag to Hobbs, and look at this, the Beast Mortis.
And Hologram, she's, well, easy there, Beast Mortis.
Come on, Beast.
The oddly familiar Harley Graham. Seemingly having Mortos entranced.
Yeah, he was perplexed.
As Dralistico.
What the hell is going on over here in front of our desk? This is wild.
And remember, Mortos later on tonight faces the wild card entrant into the Dynasty AEW International Championship Eliminator Tournament. Oh, but Hologram. Big spinning heel kick. Crucifix. Oh, bomb by Dralistico.
A little bit of what we saw on Saturday between these two. Take a look at this.
Tremendous counter, though, by Hologram.
And listen to the fans, man. They are into this.
Two super athletic, amazing luchadors. Harley Graham on the outside, hoping that Hologram all over this. Somebody H.
There go the Alex. Fans explode.
He's been denied this entire match now. Hitting the ring and hitting some big shots on the head of Dralistico. Dralistico trying for a crossbody, but Hobbs just too big.
Oh, wow. Hobbs not hiding his intentions. He wants Cage.
He's going to get him. Big man against big man. 2 men know each other quite well, like you mentioned earlier, Excalibur.
Well, Fresno is all about culture, for me to say, and farming and cows and bulls and horses. That's what we got here. 2 big horses.
This double payback
There
is great, man.
And now Powerhouse Hobbs. Power.
Get him.
Slam the cover. 2. But Cage able to fire that shoulder up off the mat.
Cage showing that toughness, that fortitude, kicking out there.
But Dralistico, there was no tag there. He just coming in the match and elbow strike.
Might be a mistake there, Dralistico.
Dralistico awfully brave here.
Cocky man.
Yeah, California, Oakland, California native here.
Powerhouse Hobbs, of course, East Palo Alto, California. But right as he's taking those straps down, the thrust kick, German suplex combo.
Teamwork there.
As Hologram now enters the fray, popped up, drop kick. Takes Cage off his feet, swinging a miss by Dralistico. And a step up Rana takes Dralistico down. Hologram pops up, power bomb. Thanks for coming, Hologram.
Yeah, he's in trouble, man.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
Look at this raw power.
right into Hobbs.
As now Dralistico, the legal man for his side, along with Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh my God, is he going to try this
Brian Cage
outside in with Hobbs?
Calby, you know it.
Brian Cage is a machine. And Dralistico flying in. I'm not sure he got all of that.
I don't think he did. I don't think he got much of it all, but I do think Hobbs is feeling the effect of that suplex.
Hobbs rolled out of the way on that, but Dralistico stays right with him, at least for the moment.
As Powerhouse Hobbs, oh boy, scoops up Dralistico.
Oh boy, he's mad.
And a running stampede there as Brian Cage, discus lariat, takes Hobbs down.
Big shot by the machine.
Yeah, Brian Cage has been absolutely amazing in this match, guys.
Yeah, all 4 men, to be honest. It's been a hell of a contest.
As Cage, Cage didn't see Hologram coming in with that NT carry. Oh my goodness.
On the hip.
Big spot, right on the apron.
As Hologram ascends to the top. Wait. Off the chest of Powerhouse Hobbs goes Hologram.
Talk about being innovative. There it was.
Now Dralistico once again trying to get into a striking battle with Powerhouse Hobbs, and Hobbs wants no part of it.
Tony Jurlistico, we found out Saturday and tonight, he is fearless. He doesn't care how big his opponent is.
Hobbs just hucks him up and over the turnbuckle. Jurlistico now looking for a springboard. Oh, but the spine buster counter. That's it. 2, 3.
The team of Hologram and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Too big, too strong to try something like that with the Powerhouse, baby. Yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs. Just a force of nature. And alongside Hologram, Hobbs getting the win. Hologram and Harley Graham, Tony.
Harley Graham and Hologram. Hologram continues his, what do we have here?
Lance Archer and Mark Davis. Davis, the man that will face Mark Briscoe.
Member of the Don Callis family.
This Saturday night at Collision in the International Championship Eliminator Tournament for a spot in next week's 4-way match. But fans, right now, our colleague Alicia Toot caught up with the dominant AEW World Tag Team Champions after Revolution.
I'm here trying to get a word with the Hurt Syndicate following their huge win tonight at AEW Revolution. Guys, just a moment of your time. Congratulations on tonight's win. What's next for the Hurt Syndicate?
You know, I just want to know whose ass we're going to beat next.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. My boys, the Hurt Syndicate. Nobody works harder. They're not even talking about time off. They want to know when's the next fight. Who do they get to beat next? And that's what I love about the dynamic we have. But because no one works harder than the Hurt Syndicate, nobody should play harder than the Syndicate. As the great C.T. Fletcher once said, somebody's got to be the baddest. And as you guys have already proven by your second consecutive AEW Tag Team Championship title defense, you are the baddest. Now it's time to be the chillest. We're in sunny Southern California. Malibu's about an hour that way. Vegas is a little while that way.
Gold's Gym is...
No Gold's Gym. No Gold's Gym. Listen, I want you guys to enjoy some sun, some fun, some beautiful ladies. Take a week off. We'll get back to business next week. Don't worry about coming to TV. I got that covered. Go enjoy yourselves. Take some time off. Enjoy yourselves.
Tell you what, we'll take a time off. But that whole no gym thing, it's still our set, brother.
See, that's what I'm talking about. The Hurt Syndicate is the most dominant faction in professional wrestling today. My boys don't want time off. They want to fight more. They want to do what they do better than anyone on the planet. They want to hurt people.
A well-deserved break for Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, but they weren't the only champions that retained their titles last Sunday at Revolution. Let's take a look at the Hollywood ending.
I'm timeless.
August 27th, 2023, AEW All In production began on a new motion picture.
You know what they say? Chin up, tits out, and watch for the shoe.
Timeless Toni Storm becomes 3-time AEW Women's World Champion.
Miss Storm, I'm Mariah May. I just signed with AEW and I'm a huge fan.
Is there any better example of loving our species than Mariah May and Toni Storm?
Mariah May! You said you loved me! I love Toni Storm. She gave me everything I ever wanted.
Let me introduce you to the woman from hell.
All Elite Wrestling is all about Mariah.
Mariah May! You may be the woman from hell, but you came from my womb. And I will shove you back up there and spit you out, for I am timeless, timeless, timeless Toni Storm!
My God! It happened! We got a new champion! Former champion getting a jump on the timeless one.
Look what you made me do!
Now, wait a second. Oh, no!
I sentence you to a lifetime of mediocrity.
At Revolution, let's have
match in the trilogy between two women who at one time were inseparable.
These are two of the biggest stars in all of pro wrestling. As epic as Gone with the Wind, as torrid as Chinatown, a cinematic masterpiece.
I see myself in you, and I love me.
These two women have redefined the women's division here in AEW.
One of the most incredible rivalries in all of professional wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, still your AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm.
A well-deserved round of applause for the AEW Women's World Champion.
Absolutely, Excalibur, an amazing performer, an amazing champion.
With stitches in my lip, staples in my head, and glass in my arse, I stand before you to tell you that this tramp is still the champ. This past Sunday at Revolution, it was my Hollywood ending, and a chunk of my heart
Right, Jack.
will be gone forever. But when I look at this,
The fuck?
it's well
The fuck?
worth it.
No gold gem. No gold gem. Listen.
Dralistico, and a step-up Rana takes Dralistico down. Hologram, pop, power bomb.
What?
That
I don't get close, dog. Yeah.
flying.
Close the
Not
door.
sure he got all of that. I don't think he did. No part of it.
Tony
I'm trying to
Dralistico, we
see.
found out.
Timeless.
But we have belt collectors. But when you fight with me, it's like visiting the zoo. Because I bleed like a pig, I lick like a giraffe, and I will eat you like a lion. But I promise you'll never hear me meow, because I promise that I am no pussy. Nobody swings like Toni Storm, so ladies, put your keys in the bowl and let's get this orgy started.
Oh my god. Oh, these kids watch
It will
it.
be messy and it will be sweaty,
Can I
but it will
come?
always be timeless.
What a performance. Amazing.
She's not only timeless, damn it, she's priceless. Well, putting the locker room on. Oh, wait a second.
Megan Bain.
Megan Bain. Talk about a killjoy. Damn. Interrupting the moment from timeless Toni Storm. And Toni Storm, I mean, she put the offer out there. Toni said, throw your keys in the bowl.
Right, and Megan Bain is undefeated in the AEW.
Wow, Megan Bain making a statement here at the expense of Toni Storm.
You're making yourself look like a fucking star. Damn. That's crazy to say. Bomba! Ma! Nope. Battery! In Robert. Ma, j'étais un mot. Ok. Montigbo! Montigbo! Qualified, bro. Like, this shit's annoying. God. Annoying as shit. Fuck. I'm gonna play.
Dynasty International Championship Eliminator Tournament match. Set for one fall, late 20 minutes
Hi.
limit. Coordinator in from Torreon, Mexico.
Who's the Beast Mortos? On the face.
Mortos.
Well, the Dynasty AEW International Championship
Mortos
Eliminator
gonna
Tournament
face.
kicking off here tonight, and as you see, there are no easy
Who's the
matches
Wildcat?
with the Beast Mortos, potentially with the toughest draw pulling the wild card.
Absolutely. Face the wild card, then the winner of later
Who's the
match,
wild card?
Dynasty and Hechicero coming up tonight.
And his opponent.
Who's it going to be?
Spike ball. I think. Speak ball. Speak ball. Speak ball. Hey, hey, speed ball. Mike Bailey. Speed ball. Speed ball. Mike Bailey.
Well, we heard the rumors. We saw the video package a few weeks ago, but Speedball Mike Bailey arrived here in AEW.
Speedball. Speedball.
And an even tougher draw for the Beast Mortos. Don't let that babyface of Mike Bailey fool you. He's a 4th-degree black belt in Taekwondo. A hugely accomplished professional wrestler giving a high five with his foot. Yeah, great flexibility in that. Kicking that high five, but yeah, no, Speedball can go, man. You got to watch those feet, watch those hands. Like he's just basically laid out here. Beast Mortos had no idea who he was facing in this International Championship Eliminator Tournament. Welcome to AEW, Mr. Speedball.
Yeah, Taz, he's won many, many championships all around the world, Great Britain and Japan, and it's great to see him here in AEW. Like he said, we mentioned right on Collision a couple of weeks ago that he would be arriving, and now a chance, if he can move on, to get a shot at the International Championship.
Yeah, what a debut for Speedball. If he's able to get the victory tonight, that puts him 1 win away from facing Kenny Omega at Dynasty coming up on Sunday, April 6th, live from Philadelphia. As Mike Bailey showing respect to his opponent, but Beast Mordos. I don't think A little Mortis. I don't perplexed. think Beast Mortis has been in many dojos and gets it, but Bailey using those kicks to chop at the leg of Mordos. Ooh. Damn. Yeah, heavy hitter. Tony, I've had the opportunity to call dozens of Speedball Mike Bailey matches. Native Montreal, Quebec, Canada. He's competed, as you mentioned, extensively in the United States, Canada, Japan as well, both for DDT. He's got a long history with Konosuke Takeshita, former AEW National Champion. Beautiful high round kick right there. As well as competing in New Japan Pro Wrestling, making it to the semifinals of the Best of the Super Junior Tournament 2023. And now Speedball, look at these rapid fire kicks. Rocking the head of Mordos, who just dazed, falls out of the ring. Yeah, you know, Shivani, it don't matter if someone has big size advantage over you. When you have that kind of martial arts background, a taekwondo background like this man does, it's going to level the playing field.
Yeah, Beast Mordos did the right thing, Taz, by getting out of the ring and
1-5. 1, 2, 3.
Bailey tried to meet him outside.
Oh my God, Beast Mordos.
Big shoulder block, and you saw there not only is Speedball Mike Bailey using that extensive taekwondo background, Taz, but he's a fearless high flyer as well. No, he is. He's well-rounded. That's just a pro wrestler, meaning Speedball. But right now, you're dealing, with a guy with a massive size advantage on you, so you got to try to get back on your feet. But Speedball's on the outside. He's not even in the ring yet.
Yeah, Taz, when you take those type of shoulder tackles on the outside, your head bounces off the mat. Takes a moment to collect yourself, and Mordos barely giving Speedball any time to do so.
Yeah, the thing is, Mike Bailey's wrestling, he wrestles, oh, nice block here. He wrestles barefoot besides those kick pads. A guy like Beast Mordos, he'll bite your big toe off. That'd be kind of gross.
Yeah, and probably swallow it.
Now Bailey using those chops to back Mordos up to the barricade, that kick to the chest. You see those kicks, despite the size disparity, those kicks of Bailey, very, very effective.
Absolutely. And, again, speaking on the fact that he wrestles barefoot, yeah, it's dangerous for an ankle, Achilles, your toes and everything, but with his martial arts background, he's used to competing barefoot, so your feet get calloused. And it's almost like a boot, like a sole, believe it or not.
Much more comfortable.
Yeah.
Fighting barefoot as Speedball Mike Bailey taken to the skies. And this opening match of the Dynasty International Championship Eliminator Tournament continues on Dynamite.
Well, Mike Bailey's come in here, as you can see, with a lot of confidence, guys, even though he is facing a very successful luchador that is a very dangerous man. And I like to see that Bailey's come in with a lot of confidence in this matchup.
Love the Beast Mordos.
You got to believe in yourself, man. I mean, it's no story, I know. But still, Beast Mordos is a heck of a draw for your first match in AEW.
Oh, Bailey ascended to the top, but Mordos hits the ropes in a rough landing for Speedball Mike Bailey, and now Mordos gouging the eyes.
Getting back city there. That's a tough landing for sure. And now Beast Mordos probably going to take advantage of this. Oh, boy.
Scoops Bailey off the middle rope and into the back breaker. Rough landing for Mike Bailey.
Lower back, man. Middle of the spine there. That is rough.
Don't think this big man won't fly either.
Yeah, he's got some big head on him, too.
Yeah,
look at it.
There you go.
Giant head.
Going through the ropes, the tornado.
You saved myself.
Wipes Bailey out on the floor.
For a man that size, Taz, the things that he can do.
Yeah, no, he really is. He's a special athlete. Just a big, thick, athletic guy. Athlete, I should say. Kind of got Tasmaniac fur on the legs there. Bailey's
barefoot.
Tasmaniac barefoot gimmick.
Everybody's out to get you, Taz.
They're all out to get me, everybody.
And Tony, you talked about the wrestling resume of Speedball Mike Bailey, tag team champion in Japan for the DDT promotion. Two-time champion, but one time was alongside former international champion Konosuke Takeshita. And then, as I get a little more nerdy, Mike Bailey also winning Pro Wrestling Guerrillas 2023 Battle of Los Angeles tournament en route to winning the tournament, defeated AEW's own Bad Apple Brian Keith, and in the finals, defeating his former championship partner, Konosuke Takeshita, to win the tournament.
And won Red Pro's 2021 British J Cup as well.
KG.
And now, Mordos!
Right upside the head.
Open-handed shot, and you see that stunned expression
on the face of Mike Bailey. Well, Mike Bailey, again, we talked about his Taekwondo background, so I'm sure he's got a pretty tough jaw, but his jaw was just tested heavily. And you see, courtesy of Beast Mordos, Bailey does wear that mouth guard, or gum shield, if you will.
Let's just say mouthpiece, please.
Mouthpiece.
Did you say gum shield?
Gum shield, that's what they call it in the UK.
Orthodontist now? We're not in the UK. Damn it.
Well, we're in international right
What
now,
do they
Taz,
call it
so.
in Mexico?
Mouthpiece.
Oh!
As Mordos, Taz checking with Google Translate, as now Mordos.
What do they call in Japan?
Mouth guard.
Yo, ain't no way he just
Great
won
extension
that.
by Mike Bailey.
Ain't no way. Insta replay that bullshit, man. Insta
The wild
replay
card
that.
entrant in the Dynasty AEW International Championship Eliminator Tournament has been revealed, and it is that man, Speedball. Mike Bailey making his AEW debut against tough opposition in the Beast Mordos and Taz. We saw some intense action during the break.
Absolutely extreme physicality for sure. Mordos with amazing athleticism.
That's the thing Ricochet is really good.
And Speedball, he might have Beast Mordos lined up here.
Speedball, the running shooting star press, the far leg hook. The cover is made, but Mordos able to kick out. And Tony, we talked about what a fearless high flyer Mike Bailey is. He likes that Ultima weapon. It's a shooting star knee drop off the middle rope. If he hits that on Mordos tonight, I think Bailey advances to the four-way match next week.
And I agree with that. He just has to get Mordos to a prone position to where he has time to hit that. And it looks like Speedball's going to take flight once again. Fans want to see it. They're standing up here.
Yeah, Mordos did a good job of keeping himself out of range of that crescent kick, but not out of that pump kick from Bailey. As Speedball from the middle rope inside to the floor on the outside.
Yeah, Mike Bailey.
That time by Speedball, he was going to hit the ropes, and then he saw where Beast Mordos was on the apron of the ring, so the pump kick, and then he went up top. Great job.
Yeah, you're right, Shivani. That's experience, being able to adapt literally on the fly like that, and that's exactly what Speedball did.
And remember, the second tournament match is still to come later on tonight. The mad scientist of the ring, Hechicero, takes on freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, two-time former AEW International Champion. Still to come tonight, but right now,
oh man,
Bailey, top Liger bomb out of the corner, two, and Mordos kicking out.
Wow, that was with authority.
Impressive power by Mike Bailey right there. Now he's up to the top here.
Could be it. We were talking about Excalibur. Got him down, like we said.
Bailey up to the top. Shooting star press, no. Mordos moving inward. Bailey gets popped up onto the shoulders and the crucifix.
Gonna get him.
1, 2. Bailey, though, kicking out.
Showing that heart and that toughness to kick out there.
Yeah, it wasn't a crucifix bomb. It was actually the pop-up Samoan drop that Mordos uses. You see Bailey almost course correcting in midair, but then Mordos saw him coming in, and now we see the pop-up Samoan drop, devastating for Mike Bailey.
See, Speedball realized Mordos was up to something. He went there, shut him down. Now what? What can he do from here? Speedball kind of has the offensive advantage.
It looks like he was trying, maybe going for a superplex, not sure, but now he's in trouble.
Definitely in trouble. The tables have turned.
Yes,
thanks to the power and size of Beast Mordos.
Have they ever?
Oh
my God.
Forget about it.
Massive press slam off the top. Two. No.
And you're not going to see that happen much. Nevertheless, a guy kicking out of it. Great job, Mike Bailey.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you see tremendous amount of frustration coming out of Beast Mordos after this, Tony.
Yeah, just, again, like Taz said, give Mike Bailey a lot of credit getting out of that. Oh, smokes.
Big Beast. He's sitting, waiting for Speedball. He's lining him up here.
Mordos looking for that discus lariat. Bailey, though.
Nice overhook there. Version of a whizzer.
Catches the arm. Now chops to the chest of Mordos. And man. Good thing Bailey had that mouthpiece in there, as he'd be missing a couple of teeth. But right now, up in the grip, the back breaker by Mordos. And there's the discus lariat. Mordos, is he going to advance to next week in the four-way match?
East Mortis wrestling a hell of a match here. Oh, counter. Bailey reverses. 2. No, Mortis. The tilt, the reversal. And Bailey, though. Oh, we might have knocked him out. The kick. He's focused. And Bailey, the knee drop.
There it is.
That's not the ultimate weapon. Usually off the second rope. That one just a moonsault knee drop. Enough to stun Mortis. And now Bailey. Oh, the crescent kick. He just knocked his block off. 1, 2, 3.
There is your winner, Speedball Mike Bailey.
Well, Speedball Mike Bailey, on the night of his in-ring debut for AEW, has punched his ticket to the 4-way match next Wednesday night and putting him 1 win away from facing Kenny Omega at Dynasty on Sunday, April 6th, live on pay-per-view.
Congratulations, Speedball.
But from one Canadian to another, let's head to the back and Renee Paquette.
Christian Cage, this Sunday at Revolution, you signed and executed your contract for a championship match. You did this during the main event, turning the world title match into a 3-way matchup. Why did you think that that was the time to do that?
You're related to John Moxley. And I refuse to speak to anybody that's related to John Moxley. So this could very well be the most boring interview in history.
If you could just elaborate on...
If you could just take a hint, I realize you're blonde and not very smart, that I do not want you here. Get the hell out of my sight. I'm gonna make it perfectly clear. I am still the reigning, defending, undisputed next AEW World Champion, and I demand my contract be returned to me. The incompetence of that referee is unbelievable. When I handed that contract to him and I signed it, I specifically said it was for a one-on-one championship match against He turned it into a 3-way match without me knowing. So I was not expecting John Moxley to grab me in an illegal chokehold. But be that as it may, I did not tap out. And I damn sure did not pass out. I was simply relegating my breathing, getting ready to turn the hold around. That's what I was doing. I should be standing here right now.
Just making excuses. You're just making excuses. You're lying. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to these people. You lied to us. Do you not remember the original plan? Maybe if you stuck with the plan, you would be AEW World Champion right now. So not only do you owe all of us an explanation, I think you owe us an apology.
All right. I'm sorry it's come to this, Nick.
Hey!
What? You got something to say? Say it. But just know that when you do, you'll be back working the midnight shift at Waffle House. Say it. Who are you to question me and my tactics and what I decide to do? Let me ask you a question, Nick. How many world titles have you ever won? Let me ask you another question, Nick. How many world titles did your biological father ever win? You should be thanking your lucky stars that I found you. Because you could have ended up like a loser, like your father. A coward that died in front of your mother's face. Something that would never happen to me. I'm not a coward. Are you questioning me? You don't think I'm good enough, Nick? Is that what it is? I am going to be the AEW World Champion if it's the last thing I do on this earth. So I'd suggest you shut your mouth and keep riding my coattails. Because the next time we have this conversation will be the last time.
Well, according to Crybaby Christian Cage, it's not a dream denied, but just a dream
True.
delayed in
Oh,
terms
boy,
of the
this
AEW
is
World Championship. But fans, let's take you back to this past Sunday night where our colleague Lexi Nair attempted to catch up with Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
I'm standing outside MJF's locker room for the last 10 minutes. We've been trying to get a word in with him after his devastating loss to Hangman Adam Page. Earlier we heard a lot of commotion and yelling, so let's just try to get a word with him.
Better than you know it. Look at you, you front.
Max, excuse me.
Get out.
What?
Well, obviously MJF very emotional after that loss to Hangman Adam Page. It was an incredible contest. Could have gone either way, as they say, Taz. Yeah. But unfortunately for MJF, went in the favor of Hangman Page.
Well, it's pretty evident MJF extremely disappointed in himself. But Hangman and Max definitely had an insanely physical battle for sure. We'll get to you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
I agree.
MJF.
It could have gone any way, either way. But that is a crybaby temper tantrum that we saw.
Well, I wouldn't call him a crybaby. I mean, he's frustrated. That's what I just got from the punch in a mirror. You know, he puts a lot of pressure on himself. You know what I mean? I get it. I understand that.
Cut my music. Cut my music.
I have a splitting headache. My hand hurts. My body hurts. But what hurts the most is the fact that I know it. All you stupid schmucks watching at home know it. All you dumb, ignorant losers in this podunk town knows it. I had that match won on Sunday. But your cowardly cowboy decided to cheap shot me just like he did back in 2019 and get a fluke victory. Congrats, Hangman.
Not quite the way I remember it.
Me neither.
But I'll tell you this. They could chant your name all they want, cowboy, because I'm not upset anymore, and I'll tell you why. I've thought long and hard about it, and the fact of the matter is, Hangman, I am 10 times smarter than you and all your stupid, ignorant fans ever will be. I think 10 steps ahead of each and every single one of you. I will get mine, cowboy. So heed these words. This thing between me and you, it ain't over, boy. Not by a long shot.
Wait a second. You heard MVP. He gave Bobby Lashley in the night Benjamin the week off, but
tag team champs the night off.
Because it doesn't include MVP.
Yeah. A little surprised he's coming out there. I'm not sure why or what's up here.
This is very interesting on many levels.
Oh, that MVP, we've heard it from him himself. The Hurt Syndicate, always recruiting. Correct. Maybe that's what this is. Who knows? Maybe not.
But I think even MJF's a little perplexed, surprised by this here. I mean, I think everybody is.
Wherever Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin are, I hope they're enjoying themselves. And I'm not just saying that because I'm afraid of them.
Well, they went to the gym.
MVP.
MJF.
Wow. How the hell you been, man? What are you doing out here, dude?
Man, listen, obviously, I've been doing magnificently well, but I came out here to talk to you. I got a few things I want to tell you. No, I'm proud of them. Yeah. Look, no, listen, look. You're not the same bright-eyed, bushy-tailed 18-year-old kid I met, what was that, 8 years ago now? Yeah. They don't know about that, right? Can I tell you guys about my history with Maxwell Jacob Friedman? Good, I'm glad you want to hear it because I'm going to tell you anyway. When young Maxwell Jacob Friedman was 18 years old, he once volunteered to drive me to a documentary film about HR from Bad Brains. I was in Philly, it was in Asbury Park, the whole thing. But he, MJF, volunteered to drive me for the low price of being able to sit next to me and ask questions about the professional wrestling business. And what impressed me wasn't that he was asking questions, it was the questions that he asked. His intelligence early on showed me that this was a kid to be reckoned with and that I would see him around. And then not long after that, what was it? It was an indie company in South Florida where we got to meet again. And on such a small stage, I saw that you had, what do you guys say nowadays, huge aura. I knew then that you were going to be a star. That's why I was so eager to work with you. That's why I was so happy to share my knowledge with you, because you had a certain intuition and temerity that you can't teach. But what I love about it is you told me back then that one day you would be a heavyweight main event world champion. And you, my friend, did everything you said you were going to do. And it's for that reason that I'm proud of you. But what I am not proud of, and what I know you can't possibly be proud of, is what happened to you on Sunday. What are you doing, man? Why are you out here talking to these people about what happened to you? Some would say whining to these people about what happened to you on Sunday. Max, how come you're not angry? How come you're not kicking people? How come you're not smashing things, punching people in the face? Max, how come you're not hurting people?
Last term fight.
See, I know the answer to that question. The answer is that you have lost your edge. You. The boys in the back, look how they treat you. Look how they talk. They don't respect you anymore, man. And even worse, they don't fear you. But you know who they do fear? They fear the Hurt Syndicate. And that, my friend, is what you were missing. See, I was able to help you once a long time ago, and perhaps, just perhaps, I might be able to help you again. You see, when I first showed up here, when I was handing out this card, it was more a matter of me trying to introduce myself to people. But that's changed, because now everybody understands that where MVP and the Hurt Syndicate go, championships go as well. This card is not just a business card, it's a golden ticket. It's an opportunity to change your career. So maybe young Maxwell Jacob Friedman, it's time for you and I to talk some business.
Ooh. With all due respect, as you know, it is a very short list of people that I do respect in this sport, and you're one of them. However, I'm not the same bright-eyed, bushy-tailed kid I was all those years ago. With all due respect, I don't need your help and I damn sure don't need your advice. I'm MJF, and whether these morons want to hear it or not, I was the world champion for 406 consecutive days.
Focus on the word was.
Not often you see MVP make the same offer twice, Taz.
No, he's not going to waste his time, MVP. Seems like MJF has some decisions to make here. A decision to make, I should say.
Certainly a lot to mull over for that man, MJF.
Yo. Fuck me. I was too down, bro. I was too down. Just for that, I would do what I would do. I'm doing. Last round, chat.
Fresno, you are looking live at the best wrestler alive.
I like how he rhymed live and alive.
Amazing. Just
And thanks to all the Maximaniacs, Platinum Max has the most popular shirt on Shop AEW. And that proves that I always was and always will be the top star of the Acclaimed. Platinum Max also has the most popular chant in all of AEW. We tried it last week, Fresno, let's give it a shot. Let's go, Max, you're the best wrestler alive. Let's go, Max, you're the best wrestler alive. Let's go.
It's a great chant, it really is. It's smooth, it's really smooth.
Yeah, it just rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah, it's great.
All right. So obviously the people in Fresno are stupid.
This is so fucking dumb. I want to see what's up,
And
open
whoever
challenge.
answers my open challenge, they're stupid as well. So let's see who can survive the best wrestler alive.
All right, these open challenges have not been working out well for Max Caster, and it's not going to be any better, I don't think.
Sakashita.
Weighing 232 pounds, the Alpha Kanosuke Takeshita.
Kanosuke Takeshita, the former AEW International Champion.
Hey! Takeshita. Guys, thank you for your concern. Takeshita, there's no way you're here to fight me. I'm the best wrestler alive. I mean, dude, I'd freaking kill you. What are we doing? You must be here to invite me into the Don Callis family, right? That's interesting. Imagine what the Don Callis family can do for the best wrestler alive. Maybe I could main event the Tokyo Dome. Maybe I could get that recording contract. Stop. Or maybe, Takeshita, I could do the thing that you weren't able to do and beat Kenny Omega.
Shut him up. Might have knocked him out.
Oh my God.
Pretty Takeshita kick out there by not really, but of course Takeshita's upset being defeated by Kenny Omega this past Sunday at Revolution, but
big mistake by Max Excalibur. Big mistake.
Raging fire. Takeshita 1, 2, 3, and he's back in the win column.
The Alpha Kanosuke Takeshita.
Maybe Don Callis can help Max pull his head out of his own butt.
I think Takeshita realized open challenge, I need to vent some frustrations. I just lost in LA and I lost my international championship to Omega, and he put it out on
That's Caster.
Takeshita looking to rebuild some momentum with that win. But fans, let's take you back to the Revolution 0 hour where we saw Chris Jericho with some utterly deplorable actions. It was Gravity. Gravity embracing his mother at ringside.
It's a massive opportunity for Gravity to be in the ring with a legend in Jericho.
Oh! Aubrey Edwards is just throwing this out because of this gang assault. In comes Bandito.
Protecting his brother, but he's still outnumbered. This learning tree, listen, they're bad people. What is he trying to prove here?
Oh, wait a second. Jericho taking the mask off. The most disrespectful thing you could do to a luchador.
Oh, look at his mother.
These are not competitors. These are civilians.
Anything a guy does for you, he's doing for other girls. I think he's a smack.
You've seen it all from
Look
Chris
at this.
Jericho.
Started in May. Started in May.
Like
So I
this.
have bad news for you, ladies. The account that's sending you night messages is not a
Gravity.
real account. In early May, I built an Instagram bot that would send these messages to popular creators to
It's the
measure
perfect word, isn't it, Bandito?
artificially boost
Because that's exactly what has been introduced into our situation.
My plan was to
Gravity.
start in May and send good night to single
The temperature of the room has changed, hasn't it? Now you can feel it, Bandito.
on December
And you know
23rd,
why?
which is right in the middle.
It's because I humiliated you in front of your family.
And I was going to
I
demonstrate how
embarrassed
much
your
random
brother
people have influence.
and stole his mask.
Its
I
entire
stole your
self-worth is
precious
based
sister.
upon the
I
validation
made
and
your
appraisal.
mother cry in front of you, Bandito.
Jimble Hall. first off, I got this crop.
How do you come back from that? How do you ever look her in the eye again knowing the disappointment she has in you? It's a shame, isn't it? Maybe you brought this upon yourself, I don't know. Or maybe you're just the unlucky son of a bitch who was standing in the way of Chris Jericho when I decided to stop letting people take advantage of me and stop letting people get so comfortable around me. Your life has changed forever, Bandito. It's not a good thing. I know you know that. The gravity.
Disgusting action by the by the Ring of Honor World Champion Chris Jericho.
It was the worst. It really was.
This next guy is set for one fall. Approaching the ring from Long
Hi,
Island,
Chad.
New York.
Catch you later.